Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to episode 3 of Girl Talk. Today's topic was given to me by Alicia about self-love, self-worth, and embracing your flaws. However, I think I'm going to round that out and talk about confidence. And along with that, I'm going to be talking about striving for your goals. So I'm gonna kind of like intertwine the two. I felt the need as of last night to talk about striving for your goals. It was just a conversation that came up between me and someone else. Not gonna call you out, but I felt after the conversation ended, I felt like I needed to talk about it. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So confidence. Confidence is huge, especially today. You need to have the confidence. Let me backtrack. In order to get to where you need to go in life, not only do you need to know someone and network and get yourself out there, but by getting yourself out there, you need to have the confidence to do so. So, for me, having confidence is hard. I never really had it. To this day, I am getting to the point where I'm getting confident in myself, but I was never really like go-getter, like get out there and do it. And so I just want you guys to know that it's not stupid or anything like that to just get up, get out there, do something, talk to someone to get where you need to be in your life's goal, whatever that may be. And also never, ever, ever, ever give up. That is probably my number one rule for getting to your life goal. Never give up. There's always a way to get there, whether it's your path that you want and you choose. If that happens for you, great, awesome, I'm happy for you. However, that doesn't always work for everybody, so you just kind of have to take a deep breath, clear your mind, clear just everything, and let life take its course. Basically, I'm saying some things are gonna happen the way that you want them to, but they're not always. I mean, 90% of life is stuff happening that you don't necessarily want to happen or need to happen, but everything in your past has made you who you are and how far you've come today. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to get somewhere in life. Like, for example, for me, I went to school to be a medical assistant and phlebotomist. As you can see, I'm not there. I'm not where my life goal is. However, I did work in the kids part of one of our local gyms, and I am currently a nanny. And in the future, my life goal is to become, or not to become, but to work with children in the medical field. Whether it be I don't know what the word is. Whatever, the doctor that helps the children. I know it's really bad for me to not remember it and not want to do it. But, and along with never giving up, if you have family or friends who you know, who around you are at their life's goal, and are in the career path that they set forth for themselves or they went to school for or whatever, and you're not, like I am also, that's okay. Just be happy for them. Unless they try to throw it in your face and be like, oh, I'm here, where are you at? Then just punch them in the face and walk away. No, don't do that. But yeah, just if someone is like that, just kind of try to brush it off and try not to hold on to that, because not only is that going to set your confidence bar down, it's just gonna, if you hold on to that, it's just gonna keep you in a bad place, and you're gonna feel like you can't be, or you can't go to wherever you want to go in life. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just do everything and anything you can possible to get where your heart and soul wants to be in life, no matter what it takes. Even if it's, you know, you feel like you're at the bottom of the totem pole right now and nothing's going right for you, and you know, you get this opportunity, even though it's not your dream path, it's kind of like somewhere over here, take it. Take the opportunity if one comes up for you. If you know in the back of your head, you know, this might not be, you know, the path that I want to take for myself, but in the long run, if it gets me there, even if it's a little bit later in life than where I'd want to be, go for it. Try not to be religious here, but if you don't believe in spirits and in God and anything like that, that's okay. If you don't believe in a higher power. However, I believe that everything happens in the way it does for a reason. I know a lot of you were sick of hearing that because you've heard it everywhere else. Nothing is still going right for you in life. It's because you're not opening yourself up, to new opportunities, and you're not allowing yourself to have that confidence. There, see what I did there? To have that confidence to move in a different path that's not necessarily yours. God has a plan for everybody, no matter who it is, no matter if they believe in Him or not. There's no other way to say it besides everything happens in the way it's supposed to for a reason. And sometimes you don't realize it. Sometimes you're so closed-minded and you're so, I need to get here, I need to do this, that you're not really taking the time to think, hey, if I strive off my path for a little bit, whether it be 2 months, 2 years, 5 years, whatever, if I just strive off this way a little bit, just know it's always gonna come back, and it's gonna meet up to where you want to go, even though it's not your path. If you just take it, and it's just gonna go right back, even though it takes a little longer than you want, so be it. Another example that I have is, again, with myself. I'm currently starting to also volunteer at the hospital, and that was something that I never wanted to do. Didn't want to do it. I needed money. I needed to get paid. I needed to pay my bills. You know, I didn't want to do anything that was going to not necessarily waste my time, but just something I didn't want to put the work into something that I wasn't gonna get paid for. And I realized in these past few months that even though I'm not gonna be getting physically money handed to me paid, it's going to pay off for me in the long run when I eventually move out with my future husband and set out for a job. That volunteer work is showing whomever employer that I go to at the time, you know what? This is good. This is good. She's showing that she's not giving up. She's showing that she was working for a goal. She's made it here, even though at this point in the game, it's gonna be under a year's worth of experience and volunteer work. But it is something else to put on your resume. So, I mean, for instance, if you want to be a veterinarian, do some dog sitting, do some dog walking, do some, time at the volunteer time at the animal shelter or a veterinary office. Those little things may not, like I said, physically pay you right now at this very moment, but it's going to pay off for you in the future. With that being said, you also need to have the confidence to go out and do it. Another reason why I didn't want to do volunteering is because I wasn't confident enough in myself. I didn't think that, I guess, they would want me. I didn't think that I was good enough to even do volunteer work because I was denied at so many other doctor's offices for an actual job that, why would someone want me to volunteer for them? And I realized that that's not the case at all. So even though I don't have complete and total confidence in myself yet, I am learning. This is all a learning process. And it's going to take time. It's not just going to happen overnight. It's not going to be easy, because if it were easy, we'd all be where we want to be right now. It shows that it needs work. You need to work at it. You need to just go for it and do it and not be afraid, and show whoever you're trying to get that job from, or you're trying to volunteer for, or if another opportunity comes up, show you're not afraid to go off the beaten path and do it. Show you're not afraid. Show that, yeah, even though if it's being a janitor or something, even though that's not even what you want to be ever at all in the future. If you think about it, sometimes where you're lowest at the low of the totem pole, someone sees you. Someone is always looking at you. And they're analyzing you. They're, if you're that grumpy old janitor guy who just doing his job and screw everybody and I hate the world, yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere in life. But if you're that janitor or that cook flipping burgers or that person at McDonald's taking the orders, if you smile and say, "Hi, how are you? What can I do for you today? Do you need any help with anything?" Even if it's something that's just you don't want to do, be as enthusiastic and I love my job as much as possible, because that's what's going to get you noticed. That's the confidence coming out in yourself that you don't care where you're at, even though in the back of the mind you're like, I hate this place. But it's showing other people that are viewing you and watching you You don't care where you're at. You're gonna have the self-confidence anywhere you go. You're just gonna be the most enthusiastic person, you know, anywhere you work, and nothing's gonna stop you. That's what people want to see. And that's what's gonna land you your dream goal, your dream job, or career, or whatever it is that you want to be in life. So yeah, I mean, just wrapping this up, always have self-confidence in yourself no matter what it is that you're doing, even if it's the crappiest job that you just, you know, you feel like you're not even worth the scum on somebody's shoe. Be as confident and enthusiastic about it as possible, because someone is always watching you. And just never be afraid, excuse me, never be afraid to take a chance. Never be afraid to go off your path of where you want to be. Because even, like I said before, even if you go this way a little bit and it takes a little longer, you're always going to come back, and it's always going to come back in a complete circle, and you're going to eventually, in the time that you're supposed to, you're eventually going to get where you want to be in your life. So I hope this helps. Thank you. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but thank you, Alicia, for the topic. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Comment either on Facebook or down below. Let me know what you want to hear next. Let me know what you want me to talk about, or if you just want to know something about me or my life or whatever, and I'll answer it. Yeah, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.